that yardage totaled on it.
Yeah, they
He
doing me
thought that
dirty
catch
on
was
this
going to
one.
happen just as you and I did as well.
The Vikings on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline to talk over what to do.
Service is fucking me up, though. Or it's my service. One or the other. But it ain't letting me pick nothing. I don't know about. Oh, there we go.
So on 4th down, they bring on the
There's
Michigan
one
man,
of
Matt
them
Lyle, to
days.
kick it away. Back deep is Justin Hardy.
Better get that nigga country, man. Ooh, better get that nigga country.
And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On 2nd down, Ryan looking downfield for Jones.
Dummy.
3rd time here in this half, it's
Alabama, you a dummy.
picked up by Andrew Sendejo, and he'll take it across midfield.
This one of those days.
48-yard line.
There you go.
The situation is sometimes you just get yourself
That nigga Wild trying to get trying to get his name back, huh?
Cousins on 1st down.
Nah, not today, nigga.
Trying to lay one up deep.
Ooh, not today, nigga. Nah, good game, Miles.
Yeah, good game.
Good game, buddy.
Treadwell, 48 yards. And the Vikings
Yo, you can
Hey,
resend this so quick we can watch a real game after this
that
one.
means you ain't consistent. Alright.
Because this game wasn't no real game to me. I was on the phone the whole time and you got 17 points on me. So, you could resend it and then, like, Cookie can watch a real game and shit. On the broadcast.
Zach Wild just found this groove with his goddamn 19.
Nah. Well, yeah, he did.
He's not.
Alright, you can resend it, buddy.
Alright. Telling me no something, country. Yeah, him in Alabama's sick, man.
Linebacker right there on the coverage. I turn to you as we continue to do all these.
You got flea. You ain't got no dog. You ain't got no dog. He got fleas, man. He got a bunch of fleas, nigga.
Yo, Cookie, you still on the broadcast?
Yeah, I'm on the broadcast.
Nah. He ain't got no dog. He got a bunch of fleas.
right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field.
Go tend to them fleas, nigga.
A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action.
After kickoff, I got balls. I gotta find my weed. I don't know where I put that shit.
With Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy. Intercepted. Picked up by Mike Adams. These guys have got back in the clock. First half. Battling the clock, second quarter.
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Why not get out of there? I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing, that's something to say. Let's try to get some more.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Gonna throw, and it's going to be caught by Funchess for a Carolina touchdown.
Beating the hell out of Alabama. Big sorry, man.
And the Panthers add on to their lead. Cano now to add the extra point. Point. That makes our score 17-0.
I'm beating them 17-0 right now. This is rematch too. 17-0. I guess so. The second quarter. 14 seconds left. Yeah, I'm up. He left the party just now. You see that? He about to quit.
About to mute his ass.
Yeah, he about to quit. Who, me? Nah, yeah, he just left the party, but he's still playing. I'll play with you. No, he about to. You can tell because he left the party. He said he was playing with me. Now he ain't playing.
Back to the air here after the INT on the line. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Everybody in the game.
Second and 10.
Yeah, 1 minute.
This smoke. Yeah, I need all the smoke. There's the crucify. Bet.
You want all the smoke? No, I'm talking to this nigga Smoke.
Start the second half with the onside kick risky.
Nigga ain't gonna take no Smoke. That nigga smoking his own shit. Damn, like what this nigga lost this shit in the trash or some shit, dog? You know what I'm saying? Yo, Cook, you still in the broadcast?
Yeah, but y'all like pause. Y'all got the game pause.
This nigga looking for his tweed, man.
Huh?
This nigga looking for his weed and shit.
Hey, I beaten Alabama 24-0.
Yeah, that ain't nothing new.
No, I want to keep beating
Y'all
them
not
and
playing no
beating them.
more?
I'm gonna keep playing them.
Mike, who got the game paused like that?
This nigga do. I'm falling asleep in the chair. Ah, shit. Oh, man. I'm falling asleep in the chair, dog. Yeah, you know me though, nigga. Nigga, I've been going to work. I've been going to work for 6 in the morning this whole week, so you know a nigga like me, I'm beyond tired. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna get one more though. I'm gonna get this one. I'm gonna play for real on this one. You ready, Wow? You find your button, man? You sure your
Yeah, well,
dog didn't
actually, I
eat it?
did.
Sure your dog didn't eat it, nigga? They like to get high. Yeah. I'm just saying, nigga, dogs like to get high, nigga. They'll eat some shit. They'll think of it as some
I don't
candy.
know where that shit is.
Yeah, I'd be
Yeah.
stressing if I was you. I don't like it when a nigga loses a dog.
Yeah. Yeah, my grinder. I just emptied my grinder, so I went to look for it. I'm looking.
And this is not the way to start a drive.
Now, really, you gonna sit there and don't let me do anything?
Oh, I can't even hear you. Oh, I can't even hear you. Could you hear this nigga, Cookie? Nigga, you was breaking up, nigga, your whole conversation. Now we can hear you. I didn't even know. You can get your 5 yards back, though.
Oh,
Just
you're
run it.
good. It ain't that big of a deal.
Oh, I didn't, nigga, your whole shit was,
To throw is Bortles. Eluding the pressure right.
your whole shit was, like breaking up, nigga. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it real.
There you go.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now a first carry for TJ Yeldon. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, here's Bortles. Open man right side is Sharp, and he'll get it down here to the 43. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They go play action here on first down. To his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Cam Newton.
From Falcon
I just scored on them again. 30. It's gonna be 31-0.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran.
what the fuck happened to my man? Where the fuck is my man? Oh, yeah, you know what? I have the wrong defense.
Yo, I'm beating Alabama 31-0, y'all.
Yeah, good play.
Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game.
That's funny.
Yo.
I'm like, yo, I'm looking at my man get beat like that. Like, yo, what the fuck?
I beaten Alabama 31-0.
Yeah, this nigga just scored.
31-0.
This nigga just scored on me. 7-0.
All that crying and yelling he be doing.
Here's Lambo about to kick this one away. That's fielding in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I ain't know you was gonna do me like this. Wow, man. You know what I'm saying?
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard
Oh, I should
line.
pick that shit off.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Looking deep downfield. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. 21.
Hey, Tuesday. 20.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
Ryan. He'll rifle this one deep right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A gain of 32 that time.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive the team towards a victory.
Now he'll let this one go deep.
Thought I had a pick on that one.
Falcons.
Good throw.
Tevin Coleman, 36 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Oh my God. Y'all niggas was in that thing.
Up and good. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the
I done sacked this nigga about 15 times, man.
fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Jaguars getting set to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Looking for Moncrief, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kamal Ishmael. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a run like this. You try to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Hit triangle.
Man, that nigga just went for the ball like that, dive in the air, 5-2 yards. I hate triangle all the time.
Ball pops out, incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much.
His lurch always looks so motherfucking magnificent. That nigga know how to jump in the ball, aim, dive backwards, fly through the air. We'll never get that. I gotta be right in front of that motherfucker. This is an ugly fucking
Beating that nigga 31 to 0.
Come on, come on, come on.
Dante Fowler coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of... Third and long, it's Ryan. Coleman has it here right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
So what's the old expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football? I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play, and it worked almost to perfection.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. They'll try and run for the first time with Freeman. And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna press pause. Hold on, my baby woke up. Hold on.
Just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That could be a little bit deflating. Exactly right. A lost opportunity. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. And we're back now in Charlotte. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. First down, here's the run of Anderson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Give the tackle that time to Rodney McLeod. And he had a nice play there from his free safety position to hold him to nothing. And Brady, remember when the free safety was always back away from the line of scrimmage? That's changed. Yeah, has that changed in a big way? The way we see it now, it almost mirrors between the free safety and the strong safety. One will be up, one will be back, or sometimes both will be in the same spot. On that play, the free safety was there, no gain. Play, and it'll bring up 3rd. Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down. He makes it, but I think the ball's out. But this will unfortunately wind up out of bounds. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away.
Beating that nigga ass. 34-0.
He earned this shit. The disrespectful.
34-0. Told him it was gonna be worse than the last time. Last time I beat him 40-21.
Mike, what y'all doing, man?
Mike, them quiet. They ain't gonna play no more.
Take care of that real quick.
That's all I can come up with. Hey, this man throwing all off the back foot, all kind of crazy shit.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better. And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and just get better and better. It's caught by Aguilar. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good. And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because getting the benefits of run after catch. The tackler almost on the spot. Then he's have to run extra plays. It's harder to move it. Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. The critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
I just picked him off. I just picked him off. He about to quit. His sorry ass about to quit. Where are y'all at? Y'all left the part. Hey, this man quit on me. I beat him 34-0. Alabama, you sorry, bruh. Alabama, how you quit on me like that? How many times I gotta play you, Alabama? I just beat you 34 to. I already played you twice and beat you bad. Alabama, you quit. Why am I gonna play you again? I would play you again, but you a quitter. Listen to me, man. I don't have. I'm not. I beat the hell out of you. Nah, I ain't playing you no more, man. You sorry, man. You quit on me. You quit on me. Why you quit? Why you quit? Why you quit? You can't answer that? That's my defense. Let me ask you something. Alabama, why you quit? Why did you quit? Dude, you quit. You wasn't a man. Why you ain't been a man and quit? So what are you? That's what you did. You quit. You quit. You quit. You ain't got none. You quit. You done quit, man. I ain't playing you no more. You sorry. No, you quit. Why did you quit? I don't either. Dude, I have a 9 to 5, man. Hey, you quit on me, man. You won't get it. You. So why you quit? What you call that? What you call that when you quit? I'm not playing you again. Just a waste of my time, man. And that's why I made you quit. I already did. Twice. I did it twice. You quit. What do you call that? What did you, hey, what do you call that when you quit like that? That's not being a man. That ain't being no man. Be a man and take your loss. No, you quit. This is what I'm gonna do right here.
What's up, Smart?
What's going on? Anybody open?
I'm waiting on Mike right now. We're in a game. His kids just woke up. Bro.
Alright. My bad, Wow. My bad, Wow. My bad, Wow.
Oh, you good,
First
bro?
down carry, so
You
it's
good?
2nd and 9. Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And Freeman lost the football. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Bortles to throw on 2nd down. He'll check this one off to Fournette. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
Bortles going to throw. Looking long for Westbrook. This is caught at the 20. It's a big play. Bortles to Westbrook. And even 60 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there isn't a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Spread right, 72.
A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Spread right, 72. So right. I 39, Lucy.
Throwing his Bortles on third down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Well, as we look back to the final week of the preseason and the roster cuts, that final day of roster cuts, a lot of noise was made. The biggest noise, though, Khalil Mack moving to the Windy City.
That's one that, let's look at it from Chicago's perspective. A young team growing, building on both offense and defense, and it's a city that loves defense. They love their linebackers. Khalil Mack being added to that group, that's just a win-win for them. Now you flip it over to Oakland. I never thought they'd let Khalil Mack go. I thought they'd figure out a way to get it done, but somehow, during the contract negotiations, everything broke down, and they decided to save that money, and they'll put it elsewhere in their roster.
Now Ryan on second down. And finding the tight end Hooper. He's at the 50. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's a big
fuck this party. Fuck this party. Fuck this party. Fuck you, motherfucker. You know what I'm trying to do. I'm fucking trying to catch the ball. You know what you fucking do. You ain't talk about me all the time. Fuck this party.
1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
To throw on second down, Ryan. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. On third down, Ryan. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Dante Fowler in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight.
Oh, we're in the 2nd.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. It used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted.
That don't mean that now. We all thought it did, but it don't.
They are more athletic than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes. I
did too, but when you set up the game, when you send your invites out at the beginning, when you see both of y'all teams on side of each other, y'all be flipping through the pages. It's on all Madden, all Pro, whatever the skill. It say skill level right on the top.
Yep.
So we put it on all Madden. We press start the game, and that meter was still up there. So it's like I don't know what that shit means. They say when you finish playing some ranked games and then you go to a all Madden game, it had that meter up here for a couple games. So.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
That's just what I heard.
I don't know. I don't play ranked games. That shit happens every once in a while.
Me neither. I don't play ranked games. You play that season game, nephew?
That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it,
yeah, that franchise today. I sent the invite to the nigga, man, and I'm supposed to be playing. He ignored me for a whole hour straight.
Just inside the 15, even after the
that should be moving too slow for me.
Able to corral him quickly defensively. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
Yeah. Yeah. I got my broadcast working now. Yeah, I'm on.
That'll set him back with a loss
of 3 nobody right now. He's got a dog 40 there.
4th down. And Lambo will put this one through, and that will knot us up at 10. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, it's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore.
I'm reading him already. Twice.
Just give him confidence.
They'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good, so skilled, and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And Jones has it over the middle. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. Looking to throw on second down. Ryan. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 23 yards on the play.
You see the numbers is up.
Tuesday.
25. 15.
Now
the more you see it, the more you win.
He's going to air one out. Now that'll be tipped intercepted. Turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Let's go. Hey, 54, Ricky.
Bortles on the give to Fournette. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. And the Falcons going to use another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go. Lucy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And the Jaguars send out their punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Well, with that incompletion, gives us a chance to get Charles Super Bowl picks. We've done this the last couple years going into week 1. Who do you have this season?
Well, it wouldn't surprise anyone at all for Philadelphia and New England to do it again, this time in Atlanta. But I think it's going to be...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the to Sean Gibson. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cole. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. The Jaguars on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7.
72. Move. 372.
Now Bortles. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. And this is caught at the 8. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And Bryant's kick is good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remaining. Charles and I return. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams.
There, well, offside, fuck you over.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away.
Yeah, I did. I don't even know what I was doing on that one.
And here now come the Falcons. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace.
Small dude caused me not to pick that.
In this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing.
You hate when that happens?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times you'll get ready to pick it next. Snap it from your pick.
2nd and 10 now. Ryan. Looking deep for Julio.
Chevy Ryder, Cookie Monster not in one, but I'm watching this Super Bowl right now. Ooh.
It seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so
damn, these niggas is balling.
Especially when it comes to defending the pass, it's all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts.
They go play action here on 1st down. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Jags picking up the 1st down. They're a gain of 12. Here's a give to Fournette. Open space inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say,
Who
maybe
you playing, man?
Juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones.
Oh, yeah, Randy, man.
Jacksonville. Dante Moncrief from 6 yards away. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Here's Lambo out to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Now it's Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for 2nd down. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Ryan. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because the coverage was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Ryan. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
This interception will go on the record with the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Got his man. Caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Dante Moncrief with now his 2nd touchdown of his 3rd quarter. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Here's Lambo out to kick this one away.
Damn, man, was that bad?
Hardy on the return. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
It's all good though. Wow.
And frankly, I think it's time
I got my motherfucker head beat the fuck here earlier too. Beat some niggas like this. Another nigga beat mine.
Get us back on track and get us going in the right
I'm 3 for 2.
Fucking bitch.
No, the nigga that super Impala beat me twice.
I want the ball in the hands of
Me and Randy ain't never played.
and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute.
I could tell he got game though, huh? Nigga Mike don't never play and shit.
Make a quick pivot
Free,
here for a
it's
second
free.
to get your MVP predictions going into week 1 of this season.
He won my ass yesterday, too.
It's like the 3rd day he been in the party with him.
Yeah, maybe a Russell Wilson because the offense runs through him down in Seattle, and quarterbacks always get the first look. But I'm going with a running back, Todd Gurley, Los Angeles Rams. I think he's a threat for 1,000 yards on the ground and 1,000 yards through the air. He's that type of a player.
So you're going Gurley. What about Deshaun Watson? Any shot there?
Certainly. Look at the numbers last year when he played.
Do a line, huh?
Game when he was a starter. When he didn't play, his numbers fell off in a big way.
Oh, what your franchise on these later.
Swings it out to the flat.
Hey, dude, just text me who has not played.
Here up at about the 22-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and just like
You
that,
gonna
it's
let it be?
3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs.
Yeah, but I do. I don't even like that shit.
Nowadays.
I'm so discouraged about that shit after the way I lost yesterday. That shit just was not right. 2 motherfucking fumbles by the quarterback on the 20-yard line. Both times, I swear. There's 3 of my niggas on the ball. They won't pick it up. They just trying to pick it up, but they kicking the ball closer and closer to the end zone. And when they kick it in the end zone, one of them will grab it, and then niggas tackle him and it'll be safe. I lost 4-0.
It's taken to the 26.
Yeah, man, that computer, bro, I don't like that shit, man. And then I got the nigga catch the ball 3 times in the end zone, dropping. Nobody on him with nothing. He just dropped. You know, I ain't used to all that subbing players and switching niggas out and all that shit. I just play basic stock football. So the whole time this nigga dropping all these balls when the game over, come to find out he the 3rd string. I could have took him out and put another nigga in. I don't know how to do all that shit.
We talked about Super Bowl predictions and all that, but what about a team from each side that might surprise us a little bit this year?
Well, the one I'm going to start with in the AFC shouldn't be a surprise when you look at who they have returning from injury, and that's the Houston Texans. They were running the AFC South for a while when everyone was healthy and J.J. Watt was getting to the quarterback. Now Deshaun Watson returns, and they're an entirely different team with him at quarterback. On the NFC side, I know a lot of people looking at the Bears, and rightly so. I love them as a trendy pick. But I'm going to take one where people are saying maybe they're a 5-win team. I don't believe that for a second. The Seattle Seahawks. I think that they will surprise people and contend in the NFC West.
A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
I didn't know you can even do that.
Shotgun now for Bortles. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brooks Reed.
Yes, you know.
To make the play, it'll be a loss of 14, and it'll bring up a 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first.
These niggas at war over here.
Taking it about the 16. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 23 yards on the play.
A position there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Malik Jackson in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night. On 2nd down, Ryan. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 17. From the gun, Ryan, flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dante Fowler bringing the pressure again, and that is his 3rd sack here tonight.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything gets wired late at night.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here.
This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Now Bortles throwing on second down. Dumps it off to Fournette. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. The Jaguars on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hey, 11. Hold it. Lucy. Screen is on.
From the gun, it's Bortles. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over.
Right here. The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's going to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
A big-time play there for the Falcons. 41 yards. It's Freeman. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Sanu with a grab over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Freeman. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Ryan to Sanu, good for an Atlanta first down. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Calais Campbell in there to get him the 6th time they've sacked him tonight.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around.
And he's going to go down again. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That sacks on back-to-back plays. On 3rd and goal, Ryan. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And Bryant's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And now out come the Jags. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
To throw is Bortles, escaping the pressure right, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. A handoff to Fournette. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
372. 380. 539, Lucy.
Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play. Bortles to Westbrook. 47 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred. Still confident to go deep work there.
I think all the old rules.
Yeah, it's been a great game.
Yeah, I can't really play with you with my baby in my arms and stuff, but it's definitely been a good game.
You still carry that supreme
It's
arrogance with
fucked
you
up,
and
man.
continue to fire the ball.
I had to leave too, nigga. Next thing you know, he woke up. That's crazy.
Can you overcome some interceptions?
Fucked up. A good game, though.
And
It was a good game.
20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
380. 72.
Working from the gun, it's Bortles. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. 23 yards on the play.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate for it.
And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Calais Campbell in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this.
And the pressure gets to him again. Malik Jackson in there to get him for his second sack of the night.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fade.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Operating from the gun, Ryan. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Dante Fowler in there again. My goodness, that is now his 4th sack tonight. Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
Wow, she way out there with that shit like that?
Logan taught me, man.
But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped.
Logan trained me too well at working. I miss that motherfucker sometimes too, though.
Yeah,
Making
so
wrong
when
cut with
19
him.
come out, I'll be